Like, no, don't start yet. No, don't start. We're not ready.
It
No,
was
you gotta be like, oh hey, I didn't see you
live. You
there.
said that.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
that was perfect, Mike.
we didn't notice that we were
This
doing
is
a podcast.
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you for joining the Untitled podcast number 26.
We didn't
I'm
see
Stabby. We have with us Class Holes and Mr. 4D Mike.
Boo.
Engelhardt should be joining us shortly. We don't know what's going on with him. I haven't received any sort of text or anything, so I don't know.
I think he's dead.
He's dead.
He did. Engelhardt, he did.
Oh, you know what? He's probably doing that dance thing. He probably isn't going to be here this week.
Oh, no, he is. He said he's looking forward to the podcast this week on Twitter. So.
Well, okay. I gotta follow him on Twitter then, because I don't really pay much attention to Twitter.
I responded to him. I said, why in God's name would he be looking forward to this? It's just kind of something you choke down, you know?
Yeah, really. Like, well, that was a mistake.
Okay.
All right, well, I think we should probably go to Mr. Classholes for his bomb presentation.
Okay, this one's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be in the same spirit as a few of my favorite things from The Sound of Music. So this is a few of my least favorite things, a composition by Classhole.
Can't we just sing that song?
Number one, music.
Okay.
Okay, you thought this was going to be sung? No. Music is for the weak. People who pollute the earth with their loud, long noises that escape their throats are the scum of the earth. They're truly inconsiderate of everybody else's wants and needs, and absorbed only by their own selfish desire to be heard, making disgusting sounds. Thank you.
Okay.
2, poetry. Just drop the abstract artsy shit and write in prose. You aren't impressing anyone. Okay, poetry along with Holocaust books single-handedly ruined English class for me.
Yeah.
That was like a phase I went through in high school.
Fucking Holocaust, man.
Number
Downer.
3, Holocaust books. Alright, we get it. Life was a little tough. Tough you.
A little bit. Just a tiny wee little bit.
Okay, next is sitcoms, especially ones with a laugh track.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh, you
all
put
of
my
them
least favorite sitcom ever as a picture. Thank you. I fucking hate that one.
like every fucking sitcom ever.
with a laugh track. Except maybe Seinfeld. I haven't given that one a fair chance. Okay, so episodic television is a great method of telling a story, but so often the format's potential is squandered by piece of shit shows like The Big Bang Theory and Modern Family that aren't funny or engaging. And they also, why tell me when to laugh? If your show's funny enough, I'll just laugh.
That's a really fucking good point.
Yeah.
I don't need to be warned.
I've been brainwashed by the laugh track because I watched a show recently that didn't have one, and I was like, whoa, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, you just kind of get used to it. Like, you don't even hear it after a while.
And I was like, why are there laugh tracks?
It's hypnotism, you know?
Canned laughs?
It's witchcraft. That's what it is.
So
next,
Anita Sarkeesian's pussy.
Otherwise, those shows won't get any laughs at all. I'm afraid that's...
next on the list is people who are different from me. I just don't understand why they can't be exactly like me. It's not even that hard. Like, look, I'm being just like me, and I'm not even trying. So next, Eastern Europeans. This is a group that I implied in the last slide, but now I'm just specifically going after them. So how many times can you bring civilization to the brink of extinction before we cut our losses and exterminate your whole race? Apparently more than 10 times.
You know, I think one of our fans is actually from Poland.
Oh yeah, and I think this is a picture of him down here.
Shout out to
it's one of his cousins.
Shout out to Sloth.
Yeah. Next, fat bitches. No, you aren't curvy, you aren't big boned, you don't have a medical condition. You just live a disgusting sedentary lifestyle and have become complacent with a body that is sure to kill you because eating less and running, like we have evolved to do, is hard.
Do it hard. Nice typo there, sir.
Hard.
Well, you know, I put this together in like 15 minutes. You do better. Next is old people. So what do old people and extinct dinosaurs have in common? Not enough.
The smell.
Not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides fat bitches, young children, and Jews, I can't think of a single group that contributes less to society. I just really can't bring myself to justify
God.
keeping
And
these
Filipinos,
Philippine. Okay, fair enough.
don't forget them.
They make funny TV errors though, and it makes it on its way to YouTube. So I don't know.
They
That's
do.
more than old people can say. But I mean, look at this specimen down here.
He's like, hey,
Well, I don't know if he takes his teeth out. He
it's
could probably
good to be on the internet, kids.
I mean, no, this guy just looks like death himself. Ugh.
You know, like old people with no teeth probably get really good blowjobs, or should I say gum jobs?
But you know, that's why we have small children.
Goddamn.
What do I say to
And,
fine brown people?
Last on the list, we have 90s kids. And that's pretty self-explanatory. Just shut up.
You know what? To be fair, though, I am a 90s kid, and I don't sit there and go on and wax nostalgic about that shit.
Oh, it wasn't even that great.
I mean, just because the 90s was awesome.
It was great because you don't remember all the genocide.
You know what? The 80s movies, like the late 80s movies, were better than a lot of the movies that are coming out now. Like 50 Shades of Grey does not compare to any of the 80s films.
Really?
See, I've just been spoiled by good effects and cinematography, so I can't watch a lot of those old movies. They just make me laugh.
Yeah, if you didn't grow up watching Muppet films, they're not quite the same. That's true.
No. But here you see a couple of 90s kids things like Tamagotchi, which is still around.
Those were stupid as fuck.
And these little furry things, which are still around.
Furbies, I think. They were awful.
Yo-yos, which are older than the 90s, but for some reason were included in this picture. We got nerds, which are still around. Video games, which are still around.
Is that a Duncan yo-yo?
Duncan yo-yo?
Can you win that from a shitty Nickelodeon game show?
I imagine.
Oh, God.
God, was that actually a prize? And
Yeah, if you fly down to fucking Florida and appear on a fucking show and I walk away with a goddamn yo-yo.
Well, I think they'd walk away with like a big pack of yo-yos. Like they get a whole bunch of different ones.
Thank fucking Christ for that.
But really, it was like you go down there and you go to their theme park.
Throw away.
You know, they still do those game shows, but they don't put them on TV because they're not at all profitable. So if you go down to Nickelodeon Studios, you can still watch one of those sad, pathetic waste of time.
Hey, I got green slimed.
Yeah, everybody's
That's
been green
90s.
slime. That green slime gets around.
I've never done that. That sounds really fucking lame. I would never want to do that.
The green
really
slime
is.
geyser? No?
You think it's awesome, but honestly, it's not.
No, when I was a kid, I always watched that and I was like, why would anybody do that on purpose? It looks fucking gross.
Oh, I don't like. I just kind of think it's an inside joke that everybody else but me is on because I don't get what's so special about it.
Nope, never understood it. Not once.
Why green slime? I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, the green slime. Okay, so there was a kids version of like a comedy skit show called
can't do that on
television. And every once in a while somebody would get slimed, and that's where I think it started.
And the girl from that fucking show was in the Goonies.
Okay.
Oh, and another girl was Alanis Morissette.
Peter Pan from the Goonies.
But can we get a better joke? Like, jokes don't have to span 2 decades.
They do. They could.
Yeah. Well, and then Alanis Morissette was from You Can't Do That on Television.
Yeah,
So
but
that got isn't it ironic going? So obviously the show was like made by the devil himself.
yeah.
Satan.
And then over here, so for some reason, silhouettes.
It's like Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah, I don't
shit.
understand that. I don't understand that at all. That just makes no sense to me.
Yeah, because
you know what? The iPod commercials, the very first iPod commercials, were just dancing silhouettes.
Kids these days just don't stand around, you know? They just don't.
Yeah, standing up is like not something on kids' menu.
No, probably why they're getting so fat. So next up is you. You know,
Hi, guys.
you don't like you, so I don't know why I should. That's it. So you know, fuck you, don't contact me. I'm not in the mood for it. Thank you, but not really.
Go away.
And now is the point at which we should tell everybody where Mr. Classholes lives and give out his address.
Great state of Maine.
Oh, I didn't include
Compound
1234 Main Street.
Compound C.
Yeah. That reminds me, I didn't include all Muslims on that PowerPoint, but I really should have, because they would have just given my address out for us. They would have distributed it. We wouldn't have to do all this work, you know?
Yeah, there you go. So you were talking about some sort of quiz we were going to take?
Yes, we are going to take this short, dark triad personality test. And what this does is it tests your... there it is in Skype. It tests like these 3 traits for narcissism, Machiavellism, and psychopathy.
I mean, are we going to each take it, or are we?
I
going
hope we get it.
Are we going to try to determine the personality of Untitled Studios?
Yes.
I think we should do the personality of Untitled Studios, to be fair.
And I have to warn you. Okay, we could do that. I could just share again.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That makes more sense. That seems like it would work a lot better than all of us just quietly taking a test.
Sharing is caring.
That's not what our viewer wanted, but he is Eastern European.
Well, we can all take it and maybe cover what we each got individually next week. I'm totally down with that. But yeah, I think it would be pretty.
So I have to warn you guys. I took this a couple times before we started, and I absolutely failed each time. Just categorically, it was awful.
Define fail.
You'll see.
In mind, succeeding is we're on the dark triad. Failing means we're normal.
Okay, then I was very successful. I mean, beyond successful.
Strike that, reverse it.
All right, let's go. Let's start. It's one page. It's just like maybe 20 questions. So, it's not wise to tell your secrets.
Agree.
Strongly agree.
Super strong.
Strongly agree. I vote strongly agree. People see me as a natural leader.
Agree. I think we're all pretty natural leaders.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, just given the amount of subs we have.
I hate people.
Well, that doesn't mean you can't lead them.
They see me as a jerk.
I mean, and if we're gonna start this religious cult, we gotta get.
I'm seeing success in my future. I'm going to succeed in this. Revenge on authorities. Strongly agree.
Strongly agree. Okay.
I like to use clever manipulation to get my way. Strongly agree with that one. I don't know about you guys.
I have to go with that.
I hate being the center of attention. You know,
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Oh, you disagree? Okay, what about neutral then on that one?
I kind of disagree.
Disagree? I mean, if you're not the center of attention, they don't expect.
Holy crap!
Oh.
Angle, do you hate being the center of attention?
Yeah, he's going to be our tiebreaker.
Oh crap!
You hate being the center of attention.
Wait, how am I the tiebreaker? Now there's 4 of us.
Hey, you there, dancing faggot. Do you hate being the center of attention?
Good lord.
What the? Oh, God damn.
That was harsh.
Just for that, go fuck yourself.
Now we won't answer your question.
All right, that's me agree then. I avoid dangerous situations.
I think we strongly agree with that.
Strongly, yeah. I don't like
I'm gonna say agree.
Yeah.
Oh wow, maybe take that down a notch, yeah. If Mr. 40 Mike is there, it's all right.
He's on the fence, okay. Whatever it takes, you must get important people on your side. I agree with that. Strongly.
I agree.
You know, I've given out more than my share of blowjobs.
Many group activities tend to be dull without me.
I mean, this podcast would fall apart without me.
I think
everyone's dull.
Probably tend to be dull with or without me, so it's better that I don't have to participate if I don't want to. You know?
Yeah, but people are just dull. They'll spend like
unless it's an orgy.
It'll be like spending 2 hours talking about what they had for dinner last night or the fucking neighbor's dog.
Oh yeah.
I don't care.
Then they always leave with the weather. Like I know how hot it is outside. I just came from out there.
I think we all agree on the next one strongly.
Payback means
quick and nasty.
I like
I was gonna say it's best served cold.
Yeah. It is a dish.
I can see your point. Yeah, that's a good point.
We'll say neutral because we do think payback needs to be delivered quick, but I think it should be more like over time kind of quick.
Be quick and nasty sometimes.
It can be a year later as far as I'm concerned, but eventually I'll win.
So we'll go neutral there.
Oh, God,
avoid direct conflict with others because they may be useful in the future. Huh. Those are words to live by, honestly.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely agree.
Strongly. So I know that I'm special because everyone keeps telling me so. I don't have to put that to the
I don't know I'm special because
that,
everyone
right.
tells me so. I just know it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, I think the voices in your head do count for this.
I will often say I am out of control. I get that occasionally, maybe once in a while.
Out of control. Okay, so let's go with neutral. You know, I don't think we're that out of control. We can stop anytime we want.
It's wise to keep track of information that you can use against people later. I may or may not have USB sticks with that kind of information.
Strongly agree. Yeah. There's not a category good enough for that one.
Allegedly.
I've been nonstop browsing porn for 5 years just to see if I can find my enemies in any of them. So I like to get
acquainted with important people. I kind of agree, but I don't know, I'm pretty neutral on that because sometimes they're assholes.
Yeah, neutral.
Neutral?
Because important people can become assholes because of their privilege.
Somehow the important people always become the asshole.
Yeah. I mean, power.
Or vice versa, the asshole becomes the important person. I never understood that.
I can't wait until we're important so our assholery is justified.
Yeah. Now we can be complete doucheheads, and then it'll be okay because. Oh, okay. Well, they're popular.
So you should wait for the right time to get back at people.
Others.
I strongly agree with this.
I forgot about the mean one.
Oh, it's true. Okay.
I think it's possible in a universe to be mean to others. What a weird question.
Yeah,
no, I know. Because
you should always wait for the right time.
Can I be mean to others? Yes. But am I mean to others all the time? Yes.
Oh, they're just...
So, okay.
Interacting.
Oh, Stabby's cutting out. But,
oh, fuck.
You should wait for the right time to get back at people.
Yes.
Oh, agree.
Yeah.
Super
Of
strong.
course. Opportunistic.
Mm-hmm. I feel embarrassed if somebody compliments me.
Nah.
Neutral?
No.
No?
No.
No.
We love it.
No.
We love the attention.
We love it. Give it. Give us more.
People who mess with me always regret it.
I mean, I'm going to go with agree because sometimes the punishment is so swift they don't have time to regret anything.
Before they know it.
They may not be aware.
Before they realize how
eventually
fucked up they're just on the ground with their guts spilled all around the floor, littering their burial site.
Are you watching me?
So these things there are things you should hide. Wow. There are things you should hide from other people because they don't need to know, like I'm illiterate.
Well, yeah.
Strongly agree.
Yeah. I've been compared to famous people.
Yeah.
Is Bundy famous?
I'm a rock star from Mars.
Jeffrey Dahmer's famous.
Yeah.
I like how you all go with murders. Like,
I mean,
I'm the crazy guy.
Yeah.
He
hasn't murdered anyone yet.
I was called a Unabomber type in high school. That's what they pegged me as down
Most likely to bomb the school.
Yeah. Got to get those superlatives somehow, though. Going to be enshrined in the yearbook, may as well. So I have never gotten in trouble with the law yet.
They don't catch me.
Yeah, I know.
I strongly
neutral.
Agree.
Strongly? Oh, okay. Yeah,
somebody's neutral.
No,
somebody got in trouble.
We'll go with agree.
Yeah.
That seemed divided.
Which is really funny given my background.
Yeah, I know. Were
Really?
Were you just caught, dancing in an odd place?
Well, I'm talking about the whole law enforcement and everything, but yeah.
Oh. So, make sure
dancing police officers.
Make sure your plans benefit you, not others.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to do something for somebody else. I am
neutral on that.
Neutral?
No.
No.
You're a fool.
Who it benefits?
We'll do agree, I guess.
Agree then. Fine. No. Not nothing.
Oh, we're not
Average?
average at
No.
all.
No.
We
No.
are way above average.
No.
No! Damn it!
We have a
We are
huge
special.
penis.
I enjoy
Contradicts the
having
first question. Or
penis.
question of the future.
No.
No, strongly agree.
Really? Yeah, that seems.
I'm gonna go with
disgusting.
neutral.
How could you not prefer that?
Well, it's because you don't know where they've been.
Yeah, I like stalking somebody else.
I don't really care.
Where's this anus
Thoroughly
condom?
before I go in.
Like if we're going no. If we're gonna go hunting, we're gonna know our prey. That's
Thank you.
that's how it rolls. I can't even finish that sentence without laughing.
Angle, you're supposed to be dark for reals.
So
Word.
Strongly
most people
agree.
can be manipulated,
Oh yeah, everyone can,
except me.
except me.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. I insist on getting the respect I deserve.
Yeah, respect my authority.
Already over strongly agree. He's like, absolutely.
I'll say anything to get what I want. Say and do.
I
anything.
agree. I'm not gonna strongly, but I agree.
Yeah, I would agree.
Just agree, okay?
Means eventually just turn into bitching, and you don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, you don't want to whine a lot like me.
Yeah.
This is like the most inaccurate shit ever.
I know.
Okay, so were your answers accurate so they can be used? Yes.
Oh
Would
yeah.
you be willing to answer a few more questions? No. Nah.
No, that's too much.
Nah. So narcissism is 78 percentile. Machiavellianism is 97.
97%.
And ooh, this isn't. Wow, that's really actually concerning. 35% for psychopathy.
We're Tupac.
Psychopath.
Is that something? Machiavelli? No, yeah.
No,
That's
I
great.
haven't listened much to
I
that.
like that. I like that. Good show.
Well,
Good
there's
show.
a bunch of us, so it's like six Pac.
Six Pac.
Well,
Oh,
So we're
yeah,
at
we should
3.3
come back
to
to Six Pac.
3.9, which is like almost the highest you can get, and a 2.4.
Which is pretty low.
What does that mean? Are we like evil? Or just normal
No,
people?
see,
No,
it's
we're really
35th percentile. So, 35th percentile. So we're really below average there.
Oh, we need to work on our psychopathy. Okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Speaking of psychopaths, I have a story that I feel really just dovetails right the fuck into that shit.
yay.
Awesome.
So here we have liberal professor tells white guy to benefit society. The first quote from him in the article is, "The key to solving the social problems of our age is to abolish the white race." Note, this fucker's white, and
I agree with that.
he's a liar.
White people have been fucking things up for far too long. Kill yourselves now.
Here's a good quote. "If you are a white male, you don't deserve to live. You are a cancer.
True.
You're a disease. White males have never contributed anything positive to the world.
True.
They only murder, exploit, and oppress non-whites. At least a
True.
white woman can have sex with a black man and make a brown baby, but what can a white male do?
Yeah.
He's good for nothing.
With their tiny penises.
Slavery, genocide, massive land confiscation, the Inquisition, the Holocaust. White males are all to blame. You maintain your white male privilege only by oppressing, discriminating against, and enslaving others."
So Spanish is white?
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
definitely a white dude. Look at
Like,
the fucker. He's a white dude. He's not fucking anything.
No. Like Spaniards are actually fairly light skinned.
Yeah, Spaniards.
Yeah, like actual Spaniards, yeah.
Yeah.
But not those fake Spaniards in South America.
I'm convinced.
Whatever they call that nowadays.
Where's the Kool-Aid?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I like the
seriously,
fact
serve
that
it
pretty much white people are responsible for most modern society, but,
Yeah.
we're not doing anything. Well, it's really funny, though.
I'm not
is
going to
if you
go
look
the
at
opposite and say white people are responsible for everything either.
I mean, pretty much.
No, most
Really?
people. I'm sorry, it's just true, dude.
I saw a tweet under that white appreciation day tag from Arsaces.
See, I'd say the great thing about our culture is not because it's ruled solely by white people. In fact, the more it's ruled solely by white people, Republicans, the worse it seems to fucking get.
Oh no,
Well, except for
I
modern
don't
medicine.
think that white purity is the fucking answer. or that it's the greatest.
Oh, I
fucking
don't
thing
think
ever.
it's the greatest thing in the world either. I'm just saying, like the majority of major discoveries that have led to a.
I caught absolutely none of that, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say most of the
No.
scientific discoveries that have contributed to society that we live in now are from white dudes.
No.
Yeah, I think if you read
How
a
about
history book, you'll find that's
the,
absolutely true.
Arabic Golden Age. None of that. You're just.
Well, no,
I mean,
I'm not
no,
saying white
they're-
people are the only people that contributed. I'm saying that the majority
Without
Yeah,
that,
we-
we
we-
would.
for modern society.
Actually, though, if you were filling out a census and you're Arabic, I believe you'd actually fill it out as white. So by default,
So everyone's white.
yeah, they don't
Nobody's ever
have
done
like
anything good.
You know what's
they don't have like
by default,
minor Asian
by
or
definition.
something, Middle Eastern. It's just either white or East Asian.
I do have to say there is one interesting thing, though. There are a couple of societies that are ruled entirely by women, and they're still hunter-gatherers.
Yeah.
So whether or not you agree about the race thing, you have to say men are definitely better at creating society than women.
No, I don't have to say that either.
I mean, come on,
You're right,
nobody's listening right now. You can say it.
No one's ever gonna watch this.
Yeah, except that Eastern European guy.
You know what
but,
I don't
for
get, though?
sloth.
How is this fucker not dead?
What?
If you
Oh.
really believe this, kill yourself and just, lead by example. I'm not going to follow your example, but at least I don't have to listen to your dumbass anymore.
I do
Maybe-
wonder. I
Maybe
do
he's the
wonder if
type
he's
of
trying to
white
weed
person.
out all the dumb people, you know?
Maybe he's doing.
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
he's doing his own
Just
favor.
Maybe. Oh my God! Maybe he's actually this really smart guy. He's like, I'm gonna come up with this plan. I'm gonna tell all the white people to kill themselves, and all the smart white people are gonna be like, dude, fuck off! I'm not gonna kill myself. And all the dumb ones are like, oh, I should do it. Oh.
I like how he says that. What is it? A white woman can have a brown baby, but what
Yeah.
can a white man do? Have a brown baby with a black woman? Like,
Yeah, I know.
does that not work both ways? Like, I don't understand.
Wait a minute.
Like,
He's
you want to
obviously
abolish
out of his
the white
goddamn
race,
mind.
then just
Yeah.
encourage cultural diversity to the point where everybody fucks and nobody's white anymore. There you go.
Yay!
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Everybody can be like class.
Well, yeah,
Less
isn't it
racist.
eventually we're all going to be like sort of like a medium tan or something like that? Like all society is eventually
I
going to be
hope
like
so.
medium tan, sort of like
Yeah.
Asian colored.
Because then we can hate each other for good reasons instead of like, your color of your skin's different, and so I don't like you.
Oh yeah, I know. It's so inane.
I want to hate
that's-
people
But
for
I just don't
real
understand
reasons.
how you want to disagree with the fact that white people came up with most of the stuff that's what makes modern technology and society the way it is.
I'm not going to say that I disagree, just that
I'm not saying that nobody else has
it's
contributed.
not because they were white that happened.
No.
No.
It's just because
Other
they were the
factors.
ones who had like the power and the financial
Like herd
situation
animals.
to make it available.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
they're
no,
the ones
this-
that had the amount of resources.
This seems like another one of those like quote unquote Turkish people or something. Like he just claims to be Turkish because that he thinks that's not white, even though they're from the Caucasus.
Oh yeah, no, there's some dumb motherfuckers out there. Like that one chick that what is it? I can put up that article real quick. I don't know that we'll really read much of it though.
The problem I have with the white race is, what exactly is the white race? It seems to cover a whole bunch of things that I would consider very different races.
Oh yeah,
It's
like,
just a general catch-all term because nobody likes white people.
I definitely think that like Eastern Europeans and Western Europeans aren't at all equal.
You know, it's like
That's-
Asian
like,
I
using-
consider
Russians.
Arabic people and European people, I guess they're both white, but I consider them like completely different
Oh yeah, yeah,
cultures.
Well, I
One
do
is-
too, probably because they're filthy.
yeah. One's definitely superior to the other.
I'm sorry. I knew that was such horse shit, but I couldn't help it. But like this chick is white, obviously, and she's
I
like,
can't
I
be
can't be
racist.
racist because I'm an ethnic minority. It's the chick that went off about
No,
banning white people
Anybody can
from
be
like
racist, no matter what race you are.
the racial diversity thing. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, she actually. There's like a video in this that I highly recommend our viewers watch because it's just so fucking ridiculous.
You could be a black female, Indian, Puerto Rican, whatever. You can
Now,
still
to
be
be fair,
racist. Doesn't matter.
Did say she did.
That's a good point.
He's not.
It's
He's
just-
not
That is a
We all need
wonderful
to
point.
Take
Awesome.
that into
So
consideration.
strong.
Reverse
Bring it on
racism. Well, she said reverse racism and reverse sexism are not real,
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
which is true because
That
the
makes
reverse
sense.
is just that you're not racist or not sexist.
Yeah.
Well, that exists too.
Yeah, but I mean, she got it sort of right in and of the respect of like, yeah, those terms are nonsense terms, but I don't think she truly understood why.
Reverse racism is just racism.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing reversed about it,
Yeah, exactly.
except it's back-ass words to, run a society that way.
Passwords. Haven't heard that one in a while.
But you gotta say it. Back
But yeah, if you don't think minorities can be racist, I can't think of a better example than myself. I am just
Good Lord.
I am a shining example of and oh, did I get muted? Okay, he
No.
adjusted my audio level. I didn't like that. Don't do that again.
Good God. You're normal.
Fair.
Wow.
That was your punishment.
Not that we could hear him talk anyways, but,
Normally, professionals would just not say anything and keep going.
No, I
Call attention to like random stuff that the viewer has no idea is going on.
I'm like a Christian Bale type caster. I don't like my things messed with in the background, and if they are, I'm gonna throw a fucking fit.
just in case anyone still doesn't know the protocol, if you drop out of the call, you don't have to announce it. You don't have to announce that you've come back. Just gracefully leave and gracefully come back.
Absolutely.
Da, da, da.
Da, da, da.
So now you viewers at home can make your very own podcast.
It's not that hard. Actually.
Don't stop watching ours though.
It is.
Oh, I wanted to point out an article that I feel should make us all feel good about living in Maine and not in Maryland, because Maryland is truly the worst state in the world.
Boo, Maryland.
Boo,
Boo.
Maryland,
We hate them.
boo. Yay, Maine. Maryland man gets 20 years for 6
20 years.
grams of weed.
6 grams.
Ooh.
When was that story, by the
Hold
way?
on.
Because that was
That's still not the record.
that amount of weed was made legal.
10 years for 2 joints is the
Yep.
record.
We're not gonna cover any more of the details because there's certainly absolutely under no circumstances any details in this article whatsoever that might way, shape, or form
Right.
and mitigate it. We're just gonna say hands down
Right.
Maryland is awful.
Awesome.
We're also going to
You
say
didn't hear a damn thing I said, did you?
going to jail for any amount of weed is just ridiculous.
At this point, I think most people would agree.
Let's say for personal use only, any
I don't care
amount
if you
of
got
weed.
1,000 fucking pounds as long as you're not hurting anybody.
Yeah, that's kind of bad.
But hey, if you,
Bunch of laws.
How do you have a business
Like
if you
that, though.
can't have 1,000 pounds? You know.
Well, if you don't,
There's all that like sodomy laws.
well, actually, you have the legal right to sodomy. Actually, it's a constitutional right to sodomy. There's actually
Not in a lot of states.
That's
They
a
can still
federal
put people in jail for it.
federal
Yeah.
thing there. I got a court case for you. I will pull that shit up. I shit you not.
I'm not
Yeah, but-
disagreeing with you. I'm saying some states still put people in jail for it. I'm not saying.
no, you didn't.
Well, if
didn't,
they can take that shit to the Supreme
Fight,
Yeah, but you didn't
fight.
hear about the 69th Amendment. Yeah, it's the
Patrick Bow Wow.
I like
it protects the right of the citizen to stick a dick up its
That's
ass.
the right of my dick.
Well, sodomy is technically
Alright.
any sexual contact that's not like penis into vagina.
Yeah.
So a
Oh, I
blowjob
see.
would be sodomy as well.
Oh, face
I
to
see.
face.
Which is why I thought you said Amendment 69.
In Missouri, which I don't live there, but I've heard in Missouri you have to have face-to-face intercourse or it's not legal.
Face to face.
So just doing a different position
Oh yeah.
could potentially
Like
be
doggy
illegal.
style.
Can't have people doing anything but missionary.
You
stuff.
got to have laws to protect you from them faggots. You know, you got to get them fags because they're bad and icky and gross.
It's a disease.
Yeah.
He's sick in the mind.
He has a condition.
Yeah.
Is Engel ever going to find this article, or are we going to have to
Got
keep
it.
guessing? Good.
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 We
I was
believed you.
about out of
We believed you
ideas.
before you got the article.
I love that. He still got it, though.
I'm all over that shit.
I don't disagree that it's constitutionally protected. I know that there's a lot of states that'll put you in jail anyway.
So,
Well,
See this here
they
article, sir.
They don't enforce
So,
those laws because they're
I'll
more
screen
to get
share it.
forward.
Yeah, there's also a law that says you can't tie your alligator up outside on Sundays or whatever
I'll be goddamned if that doesn't stop me.
that aren't enforced anymore.
Yeah, there used to be a whole app dedicated to like defunct laws that were maybe applicable to a time or to one specific situation that got annoying, but they aren't used at all. Like I remember there's one in Alabama that you can't park an elephant at a parking meter. Parking meters are not valid places to put an elephant.
Yeah, mine was the alligator at the parking meter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
awful.
You got fucking Prince Ali showing up, trying to park his elephant somewhere.
God damn it. Prince Ali, where could it be? Never mind. So here, if you guys can see this.
We are seeing it. We're finding out how simple and easy it is.
Make sure to put up a link in the Skype for me to put this on the
Yeah.
business.
It's actually as simple as most Southerners. Because Southerners they're not that smart.
Gall darn, boy.
So the case really entails it was a same-sex couple, and they were caught in a motel, and they were arrested for committing homosexual acts.
Actually, they were
Other kind of
reported
bullshit.
weapons disturbance in a private residence, it says.
But I know, but that's what the case was
The
covering.
weapon, my
Weird.
penis.
Lawrence and Gunner were arrested and convicted of deviant sexual intercourse in violation of a Texas statute forbidding two persons of the same sex to engage in certain intimate sexual conduct. Meh.
Ah!
That's why they were arrested. So,
Yeah.
Okay, so there's people in the world that read that, and it infuriates them.
yes.
The people were having sex.
Holy
Ah!
shit!
Oh,
How
yeah.
dare they have sex without my
They'll
knowing?
be dancing next.
Yeah, I don't understand those people at all. Like, who gives a fuck?
So, yeah.
They do, apparently, to
Huh.
the point where we have to make laws about it.
So, yeah, it is definitely... it's very much their decision. They won 6-3 for the... I guess
Wait, there were
against the decision.
3 votes against this for what?
There's three
Yes.
justices that
Can we-
voted against it.
Can we just read the? Can we read the dissenting opinion, just verbatim?
Let's see if I can get the
We don't
dissenting
lock
opinion.
them there, faggots.
I know.
They
that
shouldn't be
just-
allowed to do that because of the Bible.
That shit.
Well, they were
is
trying to
really
Yeehaw.
claim that under the due process clause it failed to violate the Constitution, but the reality is that it obviously does.
Oh, so the
Yeah.
black judge was
They're-
actually
they're-
one of them.
Yeah,
Clarence.
so the argument is that they're adult males engaging in their own private free will.
Yeah.
And so what they were trying to argue essentially was that it wasn't something that they should be allowed to do. But there's no reasonable argument to say like, well, two men shouldn't be able to do whatever they want in their own private home.
Yeah. They were trying to make the argument because I believe they were in staying in a hotel or something.
Except
Yeah.
there's a book out there.
But I mean,
And
the
it
issue
will
is
tell
if
you
you're
why it's
in the
wrong.
hotel room, the door's closed, so it's obviously cut off. It is private.
Yeah, secretly Mike likes to visit the Bible Belt.
Yeah, pretty much. So I like this website also. It's for all your Supreme Court needs.
How the
Alright.
fuck
I mean,
do
if you want to look
Oh,
at
yes.
actual facts as opposed to this nonsense
Oh,
that
boy.
you quote from random people on the internet.
Yeah.
Did you read the Oyez the other day?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good.
It's definitely a Jew
No.
site.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus!
There you go. There's the
All right.
class we love and appreciate. Speaking of sex, though, I do have a good follow-up to that.
All right.
I
Here
Are
think
you
we
gonna
go.
have
Paul
I
and
sex
know.
with
Stop
us
it.
again?
think you
I'll
guys
bend
will.
over. Hold on.
I guess so, will.
Damn it. Okay.
All right, so porn stars without makeup.
Disgusting. I don't want to see him with
So you can
makeup
see,
unless
like,
they're.
I think I can make this a little bit bigger.
Invite.
Hold on.
There
Holy
we
shit!
go.
What is this?
Yeah, so you can see like a porn star before and after makeup.
Oh, wait a minute. So you're saying that makeup makes people look prettier than they actually are?
Yeah. Although to be honest, would you say
Wow.
no to the first picture? I mean, or would you be like, oh yeah?
I don't think I'd say no to anything.
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah,
desperate.
See, here's
Hey,
the before and then
No
the
change
after.
at all.
No, here's the before down here. She's wearing a little
Yeah.
bit of makeup, but here after you can see like the eyes are smoother. There's less of the wrinkles and freckles. It's harder
Yeah.
to tell.
She
I'm not
fixed
gonna
up
go
her
through
hair a
all-
little bit.
Yeah, I'm not going to go through every single one,
Toned
but a
her
couple
hair
of them.
different.
Like here you go. This one's like the acne marks and stuff are all covered up.
Now that one's just a man.
It looks. Go back. It looks a bit like George Lopez.
That one's a crackhead for that picture. What the fuck?
It looks just enough like George Lopez to.
Turn you on.
No, yeah.
This next group of pictures, I'm convinced is something different. This is before crack. This is after crack.
Yeah, this is what
This is your
meth
brain on
does.
drugs. This is your brain off of drugs. Any questions?
Good Lord, what happened to her eyes?
I don't know, man. Just a lot of bags.
Looks like
under
she
her
got beat
eyes.
up.
Oh, Jesus.
I think she did her hair just to be like fucking around with people. Brie Olson.
I think that's her mother.
You know, she looks a bit like from Alice in Wonderland, the story of
Yes.
the things and the other guy. God damn, I haven't seen the movie in a while.
Here's one you can't really tell the difference.
Oh, you can.
I mean, there's a little bit, but it's real minor.
But who is this? Is this a surprise to people that people put on makeup to look different?
No, I just thought it was interesting. Like here she
There-
looks like her mom. Here she looks like the girl next door.
There are some mouth-breathing fuckers on the internet, Mike.
This one, like honestly, I don't see much of a difference at all. But I can't tell
I
she
do.
was wearing makeup
The
beforehand.
complexion,
Just a little bit
the
though.
redness is gone in her face.
Although
Yeah.
to be honest though, I think she looks better in the before than in the after.
Doesn't get rid of the redness on the rest of her body that doesn't match her face anymore. Whatever.
Yeah.
Shush.
And then here's like the last one, and if anybody wants, they can click the link and look through all the
Now,
pictures there.
Disgusting. Yeah, she's
The
actually.
secret to that is she closes her mouth,
Yeah.
Yeah. God damn.
and then a touch of
No.
Photoshop.
You know, the best way to cover up something like that, I found, is just a nice militia mask.
Yeah. I was
With
gonna
like
go
a
with the
skull
hockey
on the
mask.
bottom.
I don't know. I haven't seen that lately.
Those work too.
A hockey mask with like a red triangle on it. Would be good.
Or maybe just like a pointy white hood.
Or a William Shatner mask painted white.
Oh, is that the Halloween mask?
Yep, Halloween.
Mike Myers, the killer.
So,
The
His
end.
mask of choice.
The Walrus and the Carpenter. That's the story I'm thinking of.
let's talk about a train wreck.
Ooh,
Okay.
train wreck. Was
Train
it
wreck.
bodies?
Derailed.
Hold on. I've
Philadelphia
got something
I
for
hope
you.
there was
Derailed.
bodies. You don't want to waste perfectly good protein.
Shockwave has crashed.
There we go.
Oh no!
Oh, it's
This is-
speeding? Yeah, there's a shock.
Wait. This is what that porn star looked
Just like
like
the
without the
train.
makeup.
What?
She looked like the Carpenter.
Infinite.
Holy shit. Yay.
Nice.
Yay. Okay, back to it.
The Walrus and the Carpenter.
That was a good. I like that cartoon.
Yeah.
It's good.
It was like a little mini cartoon inside the main cartoon.
Yeah.
Little atheist propaganda. Yeah.
So yeah, for some reason, how the fuck do you speed on a train?
They were speeding.
You put too much coal in the fire.
Yeah.
Trains are equipped with speed control, so
They had too many brown people
schedule
shoveling
issues.
at the
But
same
it's
time.
Yeah, they were probably CUI conducting under the influence. Just
Did he
got a
get
little cocky.
Did he get a speeding ticket?
yeah,
Or did
really.
he kill
Like
7 people. Oh, okay.
Is there like a little car or a little train that like with a siren on top of it that pulls it over?
He was going twice the speed limit.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
so it's
over
like just,
twice.
He wasn't just speeding a little bit. He wasn't going like 5 over or something, you know what I mean? He was going twice the speed
Yeah,
limit.
it's potential he usually drove a different train that was supposed to go that speed. It says 50-mile-an-hour track. Maybe there are tracks that are
Well,
100
then
miles
maybe
an hour.
he's not rated for that train.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know.
Someone's fucking stupid who's behind a gigantic train.
Oh, only 7 people died? God, that seems low.
I know.
Which is crazy because look at this fucker.
Yeah, it's just.
Maybe there just weren't that many people on the train.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't.
Oh, 200 were injured? Oh, okay. Well, we can always hope for more. We can always hope for a couple more deaths out of it.
Yeah. I mean,
you should have hoped for poison gas or something, and then that you got to evacuate.
Yeah, there was a poison gas accident out on 75.
Finally.
Oh wow, he's fucked up.
The plan has come to work.
Hundreds of people. So
Don't speed in your train.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, don't do
also, buckle up. You know, seatbelts could have saved those 7 lives there, I'm sure.
That thing that's
if
still
they have seatbelts.
Like, the guy wasn't just somewhat speeding. Like, you know,
No, this guy was blazing.
He doubled it. He floored it. It's like there's someone in the cockpit, or in the, you know, I guess I'll call it the cockpit.
He's
Whatever.
the
engineer. You know, the guy controlling the thing. There's someone in there. He's like trying to impress. Hey, let's see what I can do. And then he
got a girlfriend.
Like,
that's what it was.
Was he? I bet he was conducting with one hand. You know? It's gotta be pen and paper.
Maybe he was trying to wave to someone.
I get it.
He was just masturbating.
I wasn't even going that way. But yeah, I guess.
Oh yeah, masturbation.
Texting and driving.
Yeah, texting. I wonder what the last text he sent to.
Here's a picture of me masturbating.
Texting.
And now I'm gonna stick with accidents on here. I actually got one more. It's kind of impressive.
Nice. You
Wait, so I'm not the one that brought the dark stuff?
No.
Yeah.
Well, this one's a little lighter, but it's still.
Is anyone shocked that self-driving cars would have accidents?
No, because other fucking people are so goddamn dumb they can't help but drive into the fucking cars.
It's a self-driving car.
Is that what actually happens?
Yeah.
Yes.
None of it was the self-driving car's fault. None of them.
I doubt it. Yeah. Machines do not make mistakes.
It actually, I mean, this thing is actually taught to hesitate at green lights because it's known that humans will blast through a red light and hit it.
I do.
Oh, there's been times when, like...
Don't you wait to see if motherfuckers are
I've waited a couple seconds late at night at a green light and seen semis just go flying by at, like, easily twice the speed limit.
Jesus
Christ. What's the speed limit?
It's a train.
What is that? 88 miles per hour?
Great Scott!
Like 60 in a 30 zone?
So, let's see. I'm trying to see how many... Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Wrote a blog post that there have been 11 accidents involving Google cars since the project started 6 years ago.
Only 11.
Not too bad for only 11.
I mean,
that's the car's fault.
That's a much...
Oh, how fucking annoying is that got to be when you get into an accident and you're the one at fault and there was no driver in the other car at all.
Yeah.
You get out to give the insurance information and the person is gone. Like, you just don't see anyone.
I mean, like...
Well, it is California. It could just be like a Mexican was driving.
Oh.
Yeah. Yay, there goes the racist comment out
there.
No, come on now, somebody might hate.
Eastern Europeans.
You'd be able to tell because the car would be bouncing up and down.
Jesus Christ.
God damn.
No.
So apparently... the idea of, if you hit that car... Let's say if you're one of those guys that when you hit the car, you instantly think it's their fault. You get out and you're going to get all, like, pissed off. You, like, storm up to the car and you're like, motherfucker! Wait a minute. Because what do you do when there's no one in the car? You only can blame yourself.
It's still not as bad as, like, hitting a pole.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, you got no fucking excuse. That pole was there. It's been there.
Well, a lot of poles, they'll jump out into the road to get hit to commit insurance fraud, which is why Polish people have started putting...
a lot of poles will, like, bend the car around them to make it look like the car hit them.
Mm-hmm. I just can't stand Eastern Europeans. Wait, are we talking about the same kind of pole?
Shout out to Sloth.
God damn it.
I just figured this would be a good warning to all the perverts out there.
Arkansas, the arch enemy of Kansas.
Yeah.
Arkansas's pastor's wife turns him in after finding tens of thousands of child porn files.
Also, by the way...
Clearly he was enjoying himself.
I'm not surprised at all anymore. Okay.
A priest with child porn? What?
Let me guess, he's Catholic.
Fun fact, by the way.
Please let him be fucking Catholic.
No, he doesn't. I think it would have said.
Yeah, it probably would have been like
It would have mentioned Catholic.
So
First
he had
Assembly
tens
of
of thousands
God.
of photos
Okay.
and videos of nude and scantily clad pubescent girls on a laptop that he shared with his wife. What kind of moron puts any sort of porn on the laptop you share with your wife?
The kind of moron who has an imaginary friend at age 40.
Yeah, really.
Brave man of God. And
Yeah, that too.
Well, and number two, if you're gonna put the folder on there, why wouldn't you password protect that shit?
or hide
So
it
then you
deep
can pretend
within
to
the system
accidentally delete
files
it.
Because
where your wife will never be able to figure it out.
Well, and
Yeah.
then when she tries to make you put the password in, you can pretend to accidentally, like, permanently delete the file. You know what I mean? Like,
No, you
whoops.
make a hidden system folder. Then you hide all system Okay, never mind.
no, God will protect
Too
his
deep.
files.
It turns out he's not a pastor anymore for some reason. I wonder why they fired him.
I wouldn't know why.
How many
But
kids?
yeah,
He's
he's probably going to be doing a lot of jail time, or at least a really long time on probation or something. I don't really know. I don't really care.
Now there goes that white superior race again.
He wasn't actually touching anybody. It's gross. It's not okay. He should definitely have some sort of punishment, but it's not the same as actually touching a kid.
No.
I would be a lot more angry if he was actually out fucking children. Then I'd be like, all right, we'll hang the fucker and, count the twitches. How many twitches to get to the end of a child predator?
No, but I really
One
think
twitch, 2 twitches?
he
Oh,
doesn't
3
need to
twitches
be
till he
around
shot
kids
his
anymore.
ass.
You know,
Yeah,
I just
obviously, he doesn't need to be a youth minister anymore.
no. I think we should bring back the guillotine now. I think that was an efficient, cheap way of killing somebody, and everybody got to see. It wasn't like this closed door.
Well, I think we need to
bathroom.
increase the amount of crimes that are punished by what do you call it? Execution.
Yeah, like homosexuality.
Like
guillotine.
Rape of any kind, except for like statutory, obviously, because that's a little bit more of a gray area.
What about legitimate rape?
Yeah, just legitimate rape though.
Yeah, obviously not the feminist definition of rape. That's ridiculous.
No, but But what about when a woman just shuts it all down? Can we still punish him?
Oh, forgot about that guy.
Thing ever. They've got like some sort of defense mechanism that just shuts that whole thing down there.
You can see every other politician in the room just looking at that guy like, oh my god.
Is he? Yeah. By the way, is that guy still a congressman, Todd Aiken?
Probably not.
Probably. People are so dumb.
Yeah, it's possible.
No, former representative from Missouri. Yes, former, so he's not currently a congressman.
That's to be fair though, that's really not that surprising because when you get up on stage and say something that mind-bogglingly stupid,
That's
really unlikely that anybody would.
a special kind of person.
Either don't have a job anymore, or you become president of the United States.
It's one or the other, really.
Let's see.
Like, I really think he's on to something there.
He has some good ideas, that fella.
Ideas.
No idea.
I just,
Can't see, no idea.
Let's have us a good old fashioned.
just God bless Missouri for voting that man of God in office.
I'm loving
Hey,
the
this guy's amazing.
Oh.
I just thought I'd, dish out a little bit of this absolute gold.
If he wasn't completely insane, I'd want to be friends with this guy because he
Oh,
felt
yeah, he's
so
great
bad
to be
about it
with.
that he turned himself in.
No, but he'd kill you first, though.
Yeah, but he felt bad about it.
Oh, so you don't mind if you die. You just
That's
want to
better than being killed and them not.
37-year-old man. Wow.
How does he have an imaginary friend at 37 again?
Because he's in...
Mugshot.
Stabby, this is your area of expertise.
Wait for it. Boom!
I missed what you said.
Okay, that's how you have an imaginary friend at 37.
His name was Jeff Gaylord.
You
I
look
don't
like that guy.
No, I don't think I'd be able. I don't even think I'd be able to overcome that name.
You never get laid ever again, and then you have an imaginary friend.
And he's got gay in his name.
And his name is Mr. Happy, which is
I used to work for a dude
something
whose
that I
last name
named
was
something
Glasscock.
else. But,
Name's what?
Glasscock.
Ow.
Glascock.
That's.
Mr. Happy. Why would you? How could you kill Mr. Happy?
I don't know, man. Maybe he
He's
wasn't making
literally
happy
Mr.
anymore.
Happy.
Yeah.
Maybe he was like.
He was just really upset at Mr. Happy.
Yeah.
Maybe Mr. Happy got some tooth implants.
So one
Maybe it's
time
he
he
was-
got drunk. and
Maybe it's
crashed.
like he was so happy all the time, and this dude is like super depressed all the time. And he's like, I just fucking had it with Mr. Happy.
Oh, because Mr. Happy is. It's ironic. He's actually a dick.
Oh, okay.
This one
See, there
time
you
he
go.
got drunk and crashed Jeff Gaylord's car. He refused to own up to it, and so it was Jeff who got arrested.
What? That's
Yeah.
fucked up. Mr. Happy had it coming.
But yeah, this guy was totally. That
Isn't
drunk
that the
driving
same
incident-
thing that a 6-year-old does? No, it was my imaginary friend that took all the cookies out of the jar or whatever.
Yeah.
Knocked
Hey,
over
you
the
gotta
statue.
try. You gotta try.
Yeah, what was it? This next one. That drunk
It's not
driving
that he was
incident
drunk.
I got unfairly blamed for, and just how messy he had become. Put me over the edge, and I murdered him.
Yeah, I mean, come on. The guy was a dick. What else are you gonna do?
So, how did he kill him?
Let's see.
With kindness? Was it with kindness?
I don't know if it.
I should have. You know what though? If you look at the bottom here, it says like there's no report, so
What?
this might just be all made up.
Possibly, but this is a wonderful story.
Whoever made it up made it really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yay
I don't
for
know if
fake
it.
stories that might be real. I can believe it. If there's a guy that can believe he's Napoleon,
Yeah.
there's a guy out there that can have Mr. Happy.
Oh, I work in mental health. There's absolutely possible that there's a guy out there that thinks he killed his imaginary friend and feels
Yeah.
guilty over it.
Or
I
using
figure-
his imaginary friend for the dumb shit he does.
That's the perfect crime, though.
Yeah,
Nobody even
exactly.
knows to come look for this guy.
Yeah.
There's no evidence whatsoever. You're
There's no records of him.
guaranteed to get away with this. And he still got caught.
Yeah, I know. Because he was weak-minded and immoral.
What a fool.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, what was that day like when he's like, I've got to confess to the police that I've killed Mr. Happy.
Probably.
I can't take it anymore.
I imagine
Mr. Happy's
it
dead.
involved a lot of cocaine and a lot of vodka.
I've
Oh,
killed
you know
my
what?
best
Every
friend.
time he'd open the fridge, the mashed potatoes would look like Mr. Happy, and then he'd watch like TV and things that looked like Mr. Happy.
Everything looked like Mr. Happy.
I can't imagine why.
He'd look
Such a
like
penis.
Mr. Happy, and
Mr. Happy is code for penis, I'm pretty sure. For most people.
yeah, I was pretty much going that way eventually. That was where my stories all end up.
And that man,
Those penis jokes.
that man was Firedale. Surrounded by Mr. Happies, he finally
That, you know what? That might be the real Firedale that kicked us off of that stupid escapist server.
it's all full circle.
That's quite believable.
I saw
Got it.
someone driving
Got his
around
chest
with
off his head.
a Confederate flag flying off the back of their truck.
Wow, all
Like,
Oh yeah,
And
that's the story.
it was side by side with an American flag. No, this is something I just saw today.
oh yeah, because those two areas have historically gotten along.
Well, as long as you're not in Maryland, you'll be all right. Maryland is
history,
just a
boy.
terrible place to be, and the police will
Don't
get you.
have.
If you like a
Don't
nice
be to
coastal
Maryland.
state that's not too ethnic yet, then Maryland's a good place to be.
No, Maryland's an awful state. They put you in jail for weed.
Like everywhere else besides like 3 states.
Yeah,
Maybe 4 by this point.
I don't know. I've lost count. I'm too high.
Allegedly.
Anyway, so this is kind of funny. These kids got in trouble for taking pictures with Confederate flags.
How could they?
I love the quote they put. Where is it? What they put under? Oh yeah, the quotes they put under it were "South will rise" and "I already bought my first slave."
What the fuck is wrong with people?
So, like, I feel like, freedom of speech, but at the same time, like, that's really fucking dumb. Just
Oh no, they have the right to say that, but the fuck?
yeah, but that's
They're just assholes.
Why?
What a
But
big
why?
surprise.
I get
Fucking
that,
stupid.
but I mean, there's just so much. It's just
So are they-
not smart.
Were they
It's just
serious
not
about it?
smart.
Because I could easily imagine us doing the same thing,
As a
But-
joke.
But ironically, like, were they
Yeah.
like, did they really want to buy some slaves? Like,
Well, I mean, they're from the South. If they're in the market, I could probably swing something.
we can hook you
Oh,
up.
God.
Just email
We
us.
got-
Yeah,
You want a
at
black guy? We got a black guy. I mean, sorry, Chris.
Gropeygamers@gmail.com.
Yeah, email us your opinions on this.
Yeah, maybe just live tweet us. We can do this whole slave exchange over Twitter.
Tell us how many dicks we should suck.
Yeah.
And you have to be specific on the dicks.
Yes.
We want quantity,
Not
we
just
want
lots.
size. You
37.
just can't tell us to suck a big dick. I mean, we want specifics.
Yeah, is it a bag of dicks? Huh? Maybe.
And then what do you
Ooh,
want us
hey.
to do with the bag of dicks? Do you want us to suck on the bag? Do you want us to suck each dick individually? Yes, I
Very-
stole that
very
from a
good.
comedy show.
Today's show brought to you by bagofdicks.com. Get yours today.
Can we just do we take the dicks out and eat them like one by one, or do we
Yeah.
maybe stick them up our ass? I don't know.
No,
That's
they're
also a
Sit on a dick.
thing.
they're fruity
Class
gummy
is
flavors.
starting to talk about its own kinks, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
can I
this is
put
a
'em-
class-focused dick project. So
Can I put 'em
I'm
in a
gonna let you
spoon?
do that.
Can I put them in a spoon, melt them, and then inject them into my big artery?
Ah!
Class is really getting into these dicks
You
thing.
can
I'm not
inject
sure
it.
anymore about what's real and what's not.
You should inject
Yeah.
it into the large vein of your penis for maximum effect.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, can I inject it right into the urethra? Would that hurt?
No, that'd be fine.
No. Give it a shot.
Sucks dick.
Mm.
Should we